you what, Ducky, Jimmy Wong would be proud of you.
The man was an absolute genius. 350 games, 227 goals, BNF, captain of his footy club, one of the all-time greats. Please make
Come on!
Douglas.
I started, I was only 17, you know, and again, I've come straight out of Braybrook under 17s. My last game in 77 was at the Skinner Reserve in Sunshine, an under 17 grand final. And the next game I'm playing at the Western Oval, which is now the Whitten Oval,
yes,
in front of 20,000 people against North Melbourne, who I barracked for as a kid.
Yeah.
Playing against Keith Gregg, my hero.
Wow.
So I started down on Ross Henshaw, he was about 6'3". I shook his hand, I looked up. There was David Dench. There was Frank Gumbleton. There was Kenny Montgomery. Ross Glendenning playing his first game the same day. Gary Counton.
Jeez.
And there was Keith Gregg. So midway through the second quarter, I got the call, Hawk, go to the wing.
Wow.
And there was Sir Keith Gregg. Oh, fantastic.
Well, that wing went on to be named after you, I should point out. And I was told that, and this was the case, that it was called the Dougie Hawkins wing, and it is named that at the Whitten Oval, the old Western Oval, because of the way the prevailing wind was playing, that they used to keep you on that side of the ground. So regardless of which way you were going, was that right?
Mick, it really was, and it all started probably around about 84, boys. 84, I reckon it started. Under Mick Mightouse's coaching, the ground was sort of like that a bit.
Yep.
And that outer wing was always a little
probably
bit
all the dead bodies buried on one half of the Western Oval, I would imagine, if I'm knowing Footscray the way I do. Yes, so there's
over the Smith Street. What a bad line.
So that was what it was.
Traditionally, Doug, the wingmen used to swap at each quarter.
Yeah, you used to swap and change, but I stayed there. This game we played Fitzroy. I had 12, 13, 14 possessions in the first quarter. Mickey come in a quarter time. He said, Hawk, stay on the outer wing. You've had a good first quarter. The ball's been out there a hell of a lot. Stay there. Stayed there for the whole game. And then not only did it happen at the Whitten Oval, when we went to Windy Hill or went to Victoria Park or to Carlton's ground, which was called
Princess Park.
Princess Park. And then you go to Gardenia Park.
You did that on purpose.
That was a dirty run. It's a really dirty run low blow.
It was just a fair dinkum stumble. That was only a stumble. Oh, wouldn't be at the end.
It's happened to our club.
Yeah. Your club's going ordinary. All right. Better say your club's going.
Welcome aboard. Hey, now,
you're playing a lot of Mamua footy at the moment.
You mentioned Braybrook already. You're a real proud son of the West. You've never changed and you never tried to shed that. There's hipsters everywhere over in that neck of the woods. The face of the West has changed. But when you were growing up, how tough was it? And what sort of lessons did you have to learn as a young fella to kind of hold your own back in those days?
Well, Andy, you sort of had to walk before you crawled. Does that make any sense? You had to walk before you crawled.
More sense than usual, don't you?
Makes sense.
I mean, I was a young kid. You know, our family broke up. I was only 3 years of age, and we were brought up in the commission flats. It was bloody hard and tough, isn't it? And Braybrook, I love Braybrook. Yeah. You know, what you see is what you get. Yeah. What's not yours can become yours pretty quick. So away you go.
Well, it
was one of those sort of joints, but we caught it home. I love Braybrook. I'm proud of it.
I know you do. You're so fond of that part, and it's part of you. It's part of who you are. But what about Dipper? You used to have a very tempestuous relationship on the field with Dipper. Was he your nemesis?
He was my what? Dipper was very hard, Mick. Dipper was very hard. And by the way, me and Dipper share the same birthday. May the 5th. Right. We all May the 5th together. Between me and Dipper, we speak 6 different languages. Not one English, but anyway, we had some great verbals. Fair dinkum. We couldn't understand what we're saying.
Some great verbals that no one understood.
But also, you played in an era, Doug, where you had to be hard as well, and you had a few tribunal appearances.
How many tribunal appearances did you
have? I reckon I probably had... I was a ball player.
Of course.
But I had 8. I had 8.
Right here for an
I was a ball player, Your Honour.
Doug, you played in an era where you had to
stand up or be counted, or they'd step all over you, and once you got whacked and you didn't have a crack back, word would spread around that this boy from Braybrook is a bit windy. There was another one when I was at my last year at Fitzroy, an umpire made a Barry Crocker, and I went over, I gave him the double barrel, and he said to me, "Are you talking to me, Dougie?" I said, "I'm not talking to you," so I unloaded. and I went to the tribunal, and I got fined $1,000.
And what happened?
Well, it was a good result at the end of that. The next day on radio, we had talk back. Fitzroy people rang into the radio station and said, Dougie, you've done a great thing at Fitzroy. The umpire was wrong. We're going to help pay for your $1,000 fine. Yeah. Footscray people rang in and said, Dougie, you've been grouse. You've been fantastic down at Fitzroy. We're going to rally and pay for your fine as well. Guess what?
Right.
I had cash come to the radio station, cash and cheques come to the Fitzroy Footy Club. I had cash come to my joint and bag of Smash. I made $9,500. We gave the tribunal $1,000. I put $3.5 in the phone account for the horses. And the rest I pay tax. You must pay your tax.
Of course, I was going to ask. You would have declared every cent.
Give us your thoughts on EJ. What
He's been gone now nearly 25 years.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's just gone so quickly after that lap of honour against South Australia. And he was a bit of a villain, a bit of a rogue. I loved him like a dad. He had one of the greatest handshakes ever. Yeah, he'd shake your hand, he'd crush it, pull it as it goes. And I used to sit there and watch the young country kids come in. And they'd put their hand out like this and he'd just go... You'd hear him walk away going, oh, Jesus. But the big... Jimmy Wong had a Chinese restaurant in Footscray, just a very quick one. It was an institution. We all went down to this Chinese shop, Jimmy Wong's. He passed away last year, great man. But when I broke...
Jimmy Wong. Jimmy Wong.
A couple of days before I broke Teddy's record, we had lunch there, and Jimmy's only a little fella. I go in, I shake Jimmy's hand, and EJ's following me. As I shook his hand, I couldn't stop EJ. Jimmy put his little wing out. he squashed his hand, and Jimmy's gone. He actually squealed. Let me go!
Tell me, it's not what actually killed Jimmy Wong, is it? I'd be very upset. I've actually tested that. I've shook his hand once, and there's not a element of a lie about that.
And I've obviously shaken Jimmy Wong's hand. So can I just say that's...
I want to take you back to a pre-season camp. Now, these are very popular and quite controversial now, but I have never seen anything like the footage we're about to see. Talk us through what the hell is going on here.
Oh, no.
So is this Terry Will as your coach? What's he making you do?
We're parachuting out of an aeroplane at 5,000 feet into Port Phillip Bay down at Williamstown, into the ocean.
OK, that's just friggin' nuts. now, did you want to do that or not?
No, I wasn't keen on the idea. No, I was. I mean, I don't like small planes. I don't like heights, and I'm terrified of sharks. What do you think of that? I'm on the verge of playing 300.
Apart from that, you were really into it. But I'm the captain. You're the captain, so the captain has to go.
I'm the captain. I have to do it.
Did everyone get out of that OK?
Everyone got out of it right, but they wouldn't do it now. They wouldn't be able to do that.
No, Chair, that wouldn't be the Players Association wouldn't let you do it.
Imagine that. Out. Doug Hawkins, shark attack.
Parachute far open. Anyway.
How far out into the bay did they drop you?
Well, it was about, I reckon it was 3K, 4K out.
You're around the shipping line. You're almost in the shipping channels, weren't you?
Fair again, when I got pushed out, I didn't actually jump out. The bloke pushed me out. I had my hand like this, he just pushed me in the back. And I came out looking at the water, and I thought, where did they drop me off? I thought I was out in the ocean. And I turned around, and there was Williamstown Beach behind me. I said, you little beauty, take me, get me. But it was frightening. Have you ever parachuted?
Do I look like a parachute?
Sorry, Arch.
No, I haven't done it. You wouldn't have done it.
I bungee jumped.
Have you?
Yeah, my word, I have.
Was it good?
It was great. It's great.
Oh, just
no, it's great.
Lionel Richie. All right.
Now, we are absolutely loving going through your career. The Western Bulldogs, of course, 17 years with the Dogs, the games record holder, as we've seen. Now, this bit I want to show you too. In your last year in '94, as you said, you started on the bench for your game, so it must have been 50-50 about whether you were going to go on. But you were pretty confident, I reckon, going in to meet the Bulldogs hierarchy about another contract. Doug?
Fully aware his playing days were numbered, Dancing Dougie was all smiles when he arrived at the Western Oval for a meeting with coach Alan Joyce and club officials.
I'll have to beg and twist a few arms up there, I think. See how we go.
After a lengthy meeting, Doug announced he was finished as a player with Footscray.
Mick. So, Dougie,
It shouldn't be like
what happened? Yeah, so...
No, it's funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny. I've got a genuine follow-up question.
Go on.
How'd the meeting go?
What happened in there?
You know when you don't see it coming?
Yeah.
And it just goes bang?
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
And what happened?
Well, I thought
What did they do? What did they just say?
Well, I thought I had 12 months left of me.
Yeah.
And I went into the meeting with that theory, and I just got told that I was too slow, too old, it was all over.
So there was no negotiation. There was no.
There was no real negotiation, and I must admit, it really gutted me.
Yeah, sure.
Because I finished that year. I missed the final series in '94. Hurt my groin in the last game in that big punch up over West Coast Eagles.
Oh yeah.
So I missed the last game. So I missed the final series, and I wanted to go out on my own terms.
Yep.
And I still believe deep in my heart I still had something to offer at that level.
Mate, we were almost out of time. We could speak to you all night. You not only were you a great football player, but you've also been a great contributor to the media landscape over the years. Where have you? You're on the first episode of the Footy Show, is that right?
Correct. Correct.
You're on the first episode.
94. Yeah.
And then you paved the way for us here at Channel 7 in Light Entertainment when you co-hosted a show called Live and Kicking. And here you are.
This, Mick, don't
here
do
you
it.
are opening one of those shows on this very network.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Live and Kicking once again. What an absolutely fantastic show we've got for you tonight. A heap to get through, of course. I couldn't do it without my able sidekick, Dancing Dougie.
Oh, Brian, you straight over there.
Yeah, I think a show should. It should have been called Live and Twitching. You opened a show.
Why would you do that?
A keen contributor.
I tell you what, they can make as much fun of it as they want. I loved, as a young man growing up, I loved Live and Kicking, all 49 episodes of it. And I particularly loved a weekly segment called Below the Belt, Dougie, where you were...
Just don't show this.
You were at your best.
That means it is time for Below the Belt. A very simple challenge. What on earth are you doing?
Mungi some quite please. Me catch fly.
Tell you what, Dougie, Jimmy Wong would be proud of you. Unbelievable.
I don't care what you say. I mean, that kind of dress-ups and light colour movement is. We're never going to do that
We
stuff
wouldn't do
here.
that to you.
It's the bunny! It's the bunny!
Hey, it's going to descend into chaos here. Dougie, on this note, I'm sorry to do this to you. Thanks for coming on.
Get on your Dougie.
Doug Hawkins.
Thanks for coming. Dougie Hawkins, ladies and gentlemen.